Vine is a famous fashion designer and she is dedicated and hardworking owner of Fashionista. Her creative talent in the fashion world is well known and her versatile designs have earned her a stellar reputation. Beyond her talent, Vine is admired for unwavering commitment to her work. She is a tireless professional who pours her heart and soul into every design and project she takes on, making her a respected figure in the industry. Her friendly and warm personality only adds to her charm and appeal. Meet John Jungkook, the impressive owner of John Enterprise. He is hardworking and dedicated businessman. Jungkook has built a successful business with his determination and charisma, making him a respected figure in the business world. Yet he is not about work. He is a smart and warm-hearted individual with many talents. Vine POV. In the 6 months since marrying Jungkook, I have felt an incredible connection. He is not just my husband, he is my best friend. He understands me like no one else and he trusts me enough to share even his past relationship, which means a lot. His respect and love makes me feel incredibly special. Our moments together are pure joy and I can't express how deeply I love him. Our journey ahead is full of these beautiful emotions and I can't wait for what to come. Reflecting on my relationship with Vine and our journey together, it's been nothing short of miracle. Vine is my anchor, my safe haven, and I can't imagine a life without her now. The way she understands me, accepts me, and cherishes our bond, it's a love I have never experienced. When I married Vine, there was a part of me that still carried the echoes of love for my ex. But on that day, as I exchanged vows with Vine, I made a conscious decision to be loyal to her. I promised myself that I would let go of these lingering emotions and dedicate myself to building a new life with Vine. I promised myself that I would treat with all the love and respect she deserves. Loyalty and devotion would define our journey together, and I would give my all to ensure that Vine's happiness is my top priority. Vine smiles. Good morning, Jungkook. Jungkook hugs Vine. Good morning, sweetheart. Vine. Yeah, Jungkook. I will try to come home until lunch as we are going for a date. Vine's eyes sparkle with excitement as she smiles. Jungkook paused for a moment, then gently. Vine, actually, I wanted to tell you that today I have an important meeting, so we'll have to postpone our date to tonight. I'm really sorry. Vine nods, her smile unwavering. It's okay, Jungkook, no problem at all. I completely understand. Jungkook grateful and loving. Jungkook, thank you for being so understanding, Vine. You are truly amazing. Vine with affection. Jungkook, our time together is always worth the wait. I will be looking forward to our dinner date tonight. Jungkook smiles. You are the best, Vine. I promise tonight will be special. After breakfast, they both leave for their respective offices. The day progresses as usual. Time skips to after Jungkook's meeting, when he received an unexpected text from an unknown number. Unknown text. Hey Jungkook, how are you? Jungkook was little confused, so he cautiously replied. Jungkook, who is this? Unknown text. I am Lisa, Jungkook. Jungkook was shocked and bewildered. Why was Lisa texting him now? Jungkook, alright. Why are you texting me? Lisa, can we please meet? Let's talk face to face. Jungkook, I am busy so. Lisa, text please. Jungkook, please for the last time meet me, at least for the old time's sake. Jungkook sighed heavily, torn between the past and his present. Jungkook, alright, fine. Meet me at XXX Cafe. Lisa, thank you so much, Jungkook. Jungkook put his phone down, leaning back in his chair, his head filled with a whirlwind of emotions. Hurt, confusion, and uncertainty clouded his thoughts as he contemplated the unexpected reunion with someone from his past. Jungkook left for the cafe to meet Lisa, his heart heavy with a mix of emotions and a sense of duty to confront the past. As he walked through the cafe doors, his eyes met Lisa's, And in that moment, a wave of old memories came crashing back. Lisa waved her hand as she saw Jungkook, and he reluctantly made his way to her, making a seat across from her table. Lisa, hello Jungkook, how are you? Jungkook coldly, I am fine. Why did you want to talk me? Lisa sighed, trying to find right words. Actually, Jungkook, I just wanted to apologize for what I did to you. Jungkook, only this? Lisa looked up at him, her eyes filled with remorse. Lisa, I know Jungkook that you probably hate me and you have every right to. After all, I betrayed you. Jungkook, no, I don't hate you. Actually, I don't even think about you. I don't have time to hate you. Tears welled up in Lisa's eyes. Lisa, what? Jungkook? But you loved me, right? How can you? Jungkook serious. I have moved on, Lisa. I am married now. I am very happy with my wife, so there is no point in dwelling on the past. Lisa was heartbroken and shocked. Lisa, Jungkook, you got married? How could you? I mean, you loved me, right? Jungkook, I can't spend my whole life crying for someone who betrayed me. Moving on is essential, especially from a toxic relationship. Lisa was taken aback. Lisa, toxic relationship? You mean a relationship was toxic? Jungkook, if a relationship only brings pain, then it's toxic. And you were the one who betrayed me, so why are you acting surprised? Lisa, tears streaming down her face, confessed. Lisa, Jungkook, I know I made a huge mistake by betraying you, but I have realized my mistake and I still love you so much. Jungkook's heart ached seeing Lisa cry. He was a good-hearted person who couldn't bear to see someone in pain, especially because of him. However, he was determined to honor his commitment to Wyan. Jungkook, it doesn't matter now, Lisa. Please try to understand. Don't waste your tears. I know how you feel, but please comprehend this. I am married and I love my wife more than anything. We are truly happy together and there is no need for apologies. Lisa, Jungkook, she is not perfect for you. I know. If I would be with you, then our relationship would be perfect. We are perfect for each other. Jungkook heavily sighed. Jungkook, then I don't need a perfect relationship. I need a loyal and real relationship. And how can you say that my wife is not a perfect match? Have you ever met her? Don't judge too quickly, Lisa. Lisa looked at him with teary eyes. Lisa, when did you get married? Jungkook, 6 months before. Lisa, yeah, and we dated for 6 years, you know. And you moved on from 6-year relationship so easily? Jungkook sighed. Jungkook serious. A person made me feel something in last 6 months that a person in 6 years couldn't. Time means nothing, Lisa. Character matters, loyalty matters, love matters, and honesty matters. On the other hand, Wyan was immersed in her office, focused on her work, yet her stomach rumbled with hunger. Wyan in her mind. Yeah, I am hungry now. I have an hour before that important meeting. I should grab something to eat. Quickly picking up her car keys, Wyan rushed outside, her mind set on finding sustenance. Coincidentally, she ended up at the very same cafe where Jungkook and Lisa were present. As Wyan entered the cafe, her eyes widened with surprise and a touch of insecurity as she saw Jungkook sitting with his ex Lisa. Wyan recognized her from a photograph she had seen with Jungkook. A myriad of thoughts raced through her mind. Wyan in her mind. What is Jungkook doing here with Lisa? He had an important meeting, did he? Or did he just lie to me? Tears welled up in her eyes as she observed Lisa quickly hugging Jungkook. Her heart ached with a sharp pang of heartbreak. She felt as if a piece of her world had shattered, knowing that Jungkook had met his ex and now they are embracing. Unable to bear the sight, Wyan left the cafe in a hurry, the tears streaming down her face. Her trust had been shaken and she was left feeling betrayed. Jungkook pushing Lisa lightly. Yeah, Lisa, what are you doing? Lisa, why Jungkook? Can't I hug you for the last time? Jungkook, no, I am married and no one except my wife has the right to touch me. It's better if we don't meet again. With those words, Jungkook left Lisa behind, his resolve firm in maintaining his commitment to Vine. But Lisa, feeling the weight of her past mistakes and the pain of longing, muttered to herself. Lisa talking to herself. Wife, wife, wife. Who is his wife? I really realized my mistake, but now? She let out a heavy sigh, determination burning in her eyes. Lisa, I will get you back, Jungkook. Just wait and watch. Meanwhile, Jungkook sat alone in his car, his mind a flurry of thoughts and emotions. Jungkook thinking, yes, I know I did the right thing. Now I need to tell Vine about meeting Lisa today and everything we talked about. I don't want any secrets in our relationship. I know I had feelings for Lisa once, but I am trying my best to move on. And I know I have. I only love Vine. He reached for his phone and called his secretary. Jungkook on the phone. Did you book the restaurant for a dinner date? Secretary. Yes sir, I made the reservation. Jungkook. Alright. As he drove back to the office, he happened upon a flower shop and stopped the car. Jungkook. Wow, fresh red roses. Vine really liked red roses. A soft smile crossed his face as he purchased a bouquet of red roses, a symbol of his love for Vine. With these flowers in hand, he continued his journey determined to make things right and cherish his relationship with Vine, the woman who held his heart. Vine felt utterly heartbroken as she left the cafe. Tears flowed down her cheeks and her trust in her relationship with Jungkook had been shattered. The image of him with his ex, Lisa hugging, left her feeling vulnerable and insecure. She was filled with doubt and hurt, questioning the sincerity of Jungkook's commitment to their relationship. It was a storm of emotions and she longed for answers and reassurance. Vine returned to her office, wiping away the tears that had welled up during her painful encounter at the cafe. Despite her emotional turmoil, she managed to attend the meeting, but her mind was far from focused on work. After the meeting concluded, she sank into her chair, lost in a sea of thoughts and emotions. Vine in her mind. I can't believe that Jungkook can cheat on me. My heart refused to accept what my own eyes witnessed. But I know Jungkook once loved his ex. Does he still have feelings for her? Did I unknowingly come between their relationship? Why, Jungkook? Why didn't you tell me the truth? If you wanted to meet your ex or if you still had feelings for her, you should have been honest with me. Don't lie to me. Her tears flowing freely as the weight of her emotions overwhelmed her. It was a storm of hurt, confusion, and heartache that she couldn't contain. Her love for Jungkook had her questioning everything she thought she knew about their relationship, leaving her feeling broken and betrayed. At night, you and Jungkook usually come home at 7 p.m. from office, but today Jungkook came home on time but Vine didn't. You don't want to face him. You were really hurt and confused. Jungkook POV. I came back from office holding a bouquet of red roses, but Vine was not there. I thought maybe she's on her way to home. I'm really happy. I really love to spend time with her, but then suddenly I got a text from her. Jungkook, I had some important work in office, so I can't come with you on dinner. I'm sorry. Firstly, I felt little bad, but I know it must be some important work. That's why she is cancelling the plan. I can understand. He smiled and went to his room, holding the roses. Jungkook slept while waiting for you. Next day, when he woke up, you were not beside him, so he messaged you. Jungkook, Vine, you are still in office? Why you didn't came home last night? Is everything okay? Vine, there is a fashion show after 3 days, and our summer collection is going to be present there, so I am very busy. Jungkook, alright, but please give yourself proper sleep and eat on time. Vine POV, I should distract my mind and concentrate on the fashion show. Vine started working so hard for the fashion show while Jungkook was worried about Vine, as he knows that when Vine works she becomes so determined that she didn't sleep and eat. Like this, 2 days passed when you didn't even talk to Jungkook. He was also getting worried as you didn't reply of his text. As he went to the office at 8 am and came back at 7 pm, but you go to office at 6 pm and come back at 3 pm. And you were so heartbroken as you decided to avoid him. But with that, you were working so hard for your fashion show and summer launch, you only slept for 3 hours from last 2 days. When finally on the third day, you came back home at 8 pm utterly exhausted as you have to wake up early next day for the fashion show. As you entered in the room, you found Jungkook already present in the room waiting for you. When a warm smile crept over his face when he saw you, and he quickly got up and hugged you warmly. When your heart started to beat faster. When you backed off, you were looking so hectic and tired. You were feeling like you were getting fever, but you just ignored this and decided to take proper sleep. Jungkook noticed your weary state and voiced his concern. Jungkook: "Hello Vine, how are you? You're looking exhausted." Vine: "Yeah, I am." Jungkook: "Yeah, then you should sleep and take some rest, but I wanted to talk to you about something important. Can I?" Vine: Actually Jungkook, I'm really tired and want some rest, so we will talk afterwards, please. I'm sorry." Jungkook nodded. "Alright, no problem. You take rest." They both settled into bed, their communication for a moment postponed. The bouquet of roses on the bedside table, now dried and wilted, bear witness to the passage of time and strain that had entered their relationship. When after about 10 minutes you got a call, when you picked the call, your face got pale. Your hands were trembling. You were so shocked. You can't believe what you just heard. You quickly ran downstairs towards your car, and when you reached in front of the house and stopped the But you got in front of the house. You saw it was all burnt. That house was burning when fire brigade were trying to extinguish the fire. When you fall on your knees, you were crying so badly, tears continuously escaping down your cheeks. Actually, to keep all your designs and collections safe from your business rivals, you shifted them to an empty house, as there can be the chances that your business rivals try to ruin them to get ahead from you in business this season. You were badly sobbing when your secretary came and tried to calm you down. You stood up and was about to run towards the house when your secretary held your hand and stopped you, as the fire was not fully extinguished. But you were getting out of control when you don't know from where the media came there. You were crying so badly as you were broken when you saw that the media was clicking pictures of you and the whole scene. Guards were trying to control them. When your secretary said, "Secretary, you should leave ma'am, otherwise media will ask you different questions and you will get more hurt. So please go and take rest. I am here, I will see everything, and fire is so deep, so when it will get properly extinguished, then I will call you." Vine crying and sobbing. Would there be any designs left inside?" you asked innocently, crying and sobbing like a baby. Secretary felt so bad. He also got so emotional while seeing you like this, but he shook his head as no. When you looked down and drove your car and left, you stopped your car in front of a river when you started crying so badly. You were not able to control your emotions as your all the hard work got wasted. You really wanted someone to console you at this moment. But you didn't go home as his ex hugging Jungkook flashed into your mind. You started crying more badly. On the other hand, Jungkook tried to hug you, but he felt that you were not there. When he opened his eyes and he saw that you were not there, he quickly got up and got worried. He called you, but your phone was not reachable. Then he called your secretary, but he didn't pick the call as there was so much noise that he couldn't hear the phone sound. Jungkook got stressed. He quickly got up and saw that your car was also not there. So he thought that maybe you would have gone to office as tomorrow is the fashion show. So he quickly went to office to assure that you are there. When he reached your company, there were very less employees as the time was about 9:30 p.m. There were only those employees who do night shifts. When he entered, he saw all the employees' stressed faces. They were looking on the big TV screen hanged on the wall. The news was playing there. When he quickly walked near it, he got shocked when he saw the news. Your crying face was also showing in the news. Jungkook got so shocked and he can't believe what he just saw. His heart was aching when he saw you crying so badly. Your face was all red. He quickly ran towards the house in which the accident took place. When he reached there, he was shocked and hurt by the view he saw, but his eyes were looking for you. When he saw your secretary, he quickly walked to your secretary and asked about you. But when his secretary said that you left already before 30 minutes, Jungkook got more worried. That where would you have gone? What if you do something wrong? He quickly rushed to his car and drove it, and when he thought that you must be there, he quickly drove his car, and when he reached near the lake, he saw your car and you were standing there looking at the river. He quickly stopped his car and ran to you. When he reached near you, his heart started paining while seeing your red teary face. You were still sobbing and looking at the river, deeply thinking about something. When he quickly hugged you, you flinched when you felt someone hugging you from back, but quickly you recognized that it is Jungkook. You recognize him just by his touch. Jungkook felt that your body was burning with fever, but he was still hugging you tightly as he thought that you need him at this point. You both were silent for a while Jungkook broke the hug and turned you towards him. Jungkook, Vine, please don't cry. I know it's easy to say to calm down, but it's so tough to do so. But please trust me, everything would be fine. You were just looking at him deeply. Jungkook, please Vine, speak something. Don't take much stress. We'll fight with this problem together. I'm always with you. You are not alone. Vine, really? Jungkook looked at you confused. Yes, Vine, of course. What happened? Vine, are you really with me? Will you always be with me? Jungkook, yes, Vine. Why are you asking this? I am always with you. Vine, I see. Jungkook, what happened, Vine? Why are you talking like this? Vine, if you love me, then why you hugged your ex? Why you lied to me that day that you had a meeting and then you went to meet your ex? Jungkook was confused and surprised. Jungkook, yeah, Vine, because he told everything that happened. Jungkook, Vine, I decided to tell you, but you didn't came home. Today also I wanted to tell you this, but you said that you are tired. That's why I was not able to tell you. Tears welled up in your eyes as you felt guilty that you just misunderstood him. He is so loyal, but still. Jungkook embraced you. His embrace was comforting, and as he reassured you, the weight of your misunderstanding started to lift. You realized that you had jumped to conclusion without giving him a chance to explain. Guilt washed over you as you looked into his eyes. Vine, I'm sorry, Jungkook. I misunderstood. Jungkook gently wiped away a tear from your cheeks and held you tighter. Jungkook, Vine, it's okay. We all make mistakes, but what's important is that we trust each other and we communicate. I love you, and that's all that matters. You nodded, feeling grateful for his understanding. He was right. Your love for each other was what truly matters. Jungkook, come on, let's go home and take some rest. I'll find out who did this to your designs. And you need to take care of yourself. You have fever. You both headed back home, leaning on each other for support. Jungkook took great care of you during your fever. He made sure you were tucked into bed with a warm blanket, and he stayed by your side, wiping your forehead with a damp cloth and bringing you hot soup and tea. Jungkook, you need to rest, Wine. I am here for you. You weakly smiled, feeling grateful for his support. As you lay there, recovering, Jungkook began his investigation into who was behind the fire that destroyed your designs. It didn't take long before he discovered that his ex was responsible. He was shocked and went to his ex to confront her. Lisa, what are you saying, Jungkook? Jungkook angry. I have all the proofs, so don't act innocent, Lisa. Lisa, yeah, alright, I did it, so what? Jungkook disbelief. How shameless you are. You are not feeling guilty. Lisa, why should I, huh? She snatched you from me. Jungkook, oh really? She snatched? I guess you forget that you were the one who cheated on me. Lisa, so what? Now I apologize also. Jungkook, you are really immature, Lisa. I don't want to talk to you. But wait, how will you get me by burning her designs? What plan was yours? Lisa, I never planned to burn her designs. I planned to burn her, to kill her. That's why I burned that house, because I thought she's inside. But she was not, unfortunately. Jungkook looked at her in disbelief and anger. Jungkook, wait, what? Are you serious? How dare you, Lisa? How dare you? He sighed heavily, trying to control his anger. Jungkook, alright, fine. Let me call the police. Lisa, what? Why? Please, Jungkook, wait. Jungkook, I will call the police and it's final. Lisa, no, please. I'm sorry, Jungkook. My whole career would be destroyed. Jungkook in disbelief. Career? Really? Still you are not ashamed. You are just worried about your career. Jungkook called the police and afterwards deposited all the proofs and recordings he did during the conversation with Lisa, where she accepted her crime and she got arrested. He walked back home. He took care of you, holding you tightly in the blanket to keep you warm. When you finally got better, he explained everything about his ex-involvement. Jungkook, Vine, it was my ex who did this. You were shocked and angry. You couldn't believe someone would go to such lengths out of jealousy. Vine, why would she do this? Jungkook, she said she wanted revenge because she thought you stole me from her. But she doesn't understand what love is, Vine. She is so selfish. How can she do that? You listened as Jungkook continued defending your relationship. Jungkook, she didn't snatch me away. She was the one who left me broken. You are the one who healed me and made me live my life again. You were touched by his words and realized just how deeply he loved you. When you first found out that Jungkook's ex-girlfriend was behind the fire that destroyed your hard work, you were furious. You couldn't believe someone would do such a terrible thing, especially to you. However, as Jungkook explained how he confronted his ex and made her realize her mistake, you began to calm down. You saw the sincerity in his actions and it made you feel better. Jungkook encouraged you to start working on your fashion collection again, and you decided not to give up. It was tough and you had to redo all your designs from scratch, but you were determined to make them even better. Jungkook supported you throughout the process and his presence was a source of strength. With his help and your determination, you slowly rebuilt your collection. And this difficult experience showed that your love with Jungkook could withstand challenges, and you emerged from it even stronger than before. It was a reminder that together you could overcome anything that came your way. After some days, one day Jungkook decided to surprise Wine with something special. He had been planning it for days, and now it was the time to reveal his secret. Jungkook: Wine, close your eyes and I will guide you. Wine, intrigued by the mystery, did as he asked and closed her eyes. Jungkook gently led her to the backyard where a beautiful candlelight dinner setup awaited them. The stars above shone brightly and fairy lights adorned the surrounding. Wine: Jungkook, what is all this? Tell me now. Jungkook: Open your eyes. You opened your eyes and gasped in amazement. Wine: This is incredible, Jungkook. What's the occasion? Jungkook: No special occasion, just a reminder of how much I love and appreciates you. Wine's heart swelled with love. She knew Jungkook was a sweet and considerate husband, but moments like this always made her fall for him all over again. Wine: You really are the nicest man, Jungkook. Jungkook: I learned from my amazing wife. They both did dinner, spending a good time with each other. Wine: Yeah, let's ask each other some questions and know each other better. Jungkook chuckled. Jungkook: Yeah, what my wife wants to ask me. Wine: Oh, nothing like that. I'm just saying to chat and ask each other some questions. Jungkook: Alright, so who's first? Wine: You. Jungkook smiled and nodded. Jungkook: Alright. What impressed you the best in me? Wine, thinking. That you never tried to impress me. Jungkook chuckled. Jungkook: Oh really? Tell me something else. Wine: Alright, then it's your loyalty and your respect towards me. You and Jungkook also smiled. Jungkook: Alright, now it's your turn. Wine: Yeah. Then, when did you realize that you love me? Jungkook smiled. Wine: Tell me the truth, alright? Jungkook: Alright. It was when you said that you had a bad day and my day suddenly started to suck. Wine: Yeah, really? Jungkook: Yeah, this happened. And then I realized that maybe I'm in love with you. But after that, slowly, your nature, your personality, and everything made me fall for you. You shyly smiled. Wine: Alright. Can I ask one more? Jungkook smiled. Okay, alright. Wine: Will you marry someone else? I mean, if I would die or... Jungkook: Yeah, please, Wine. Don't say all this. Please. What kind of question is this? Wine: Oh, Jungkook, I'm just asking, so don't take it serious. And answer it, please. You smiled when he looked at you. Jungkook: It won't be fair to the woman I marry. I will be sitting in a restaurant as a married man, but I will keep searching you in her. And please, don't think all this. That will never happen. We'll always be with each other. Wine smiled, deeply touched by his answer. Wine: Yeah, we'll always stay together. Jungkook: Alright, now let's end this. We have to go to office tomorrow. Wine nodded. Wine: One last question. Jungkook: Please, Wine. Wine: It's little funny. I mean, it's not serious. It's kind of quiz. Jungkook nodded. Wine: What's that one thing all women want but we rarely ever get? Jungkook, thinking. A good man? Wine: No, a dress with pockets. Jungkook chuckled at your answer. Wine: It was good question, right? Jungkook nodded. Yeah, very good. Now let's go. Let's eat ice cream. Wine: Ice cream? Where it is? Jungkook: In fridge, of course. Let's go inside. They both went inside, continuing their loving and playful banter, cherishing the beautiful bond they shared. Nothing is more attractive than a man who is fully committed to his woman, no matter how many females are drawn to him. His eyes, his ears, and his hands remain on his woman. Real men stay faithful. They don't have time to look for other women because they are too busy looking for new ways to love their own. A woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing. A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything.